Yo, what up? Today we're going to be reacting to the best Made You Look TikTok covers. If y'all don't know what this is, first of all, I'm a licensed vocal coach, USDA certified, premium organic as well. And I am going to be reacting to a compilation that I have not seen before of people singing this meghantrainer song, I could have my Gucci on, Gucci on. But before we get started, today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of different courses for creative and curious people. They're adding new courses all the time, and one course that I've been super excited about is the course taught by Jacob Collier, who's a producer, a singer, and who often gives lectures and classes on the topic of music theory and songwriting. His class, which got put up there very recently, has been super insightful for me because I've been actually working on writing my own songs, little bits at a time, of course. And he has this one class which I actually thought was pretty helpful called Explore Lyrics, where he gives a bunch of tips on how to write the lyrics to a song. And one tip I really like that he gives is the idea of mumbling to yourself and trying to just make up a melody and trying to make up just vowel sounds and then trying to squeeze words into that. Anyway, the whole topic is super interesting, and the first 1,000 people to click the link down in the description below are going to get a free trial of Skillshare. So you got nothing to lose. You can go ahead and check that out right now if it sounds interesting to you. Thanks Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and let's watch some TikToks.
I could have my Gucci.
What the f? That was so loud.
Gucci on. I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, but I made you look. Yeah, I look good in my Versace dress, but I'm hotter when my morning hair's a mess.
She sounds gorgeous, by the way.
But even with my hoodie on, but I made you look. I made you look.
Ooh, sounded like a horse there for a second. This note, this sound is like such a cool sound.
But I made you look. I made you.
It's so light sounding, right? It's so like, anyway, it's cool. It's almost head voice, almost falsetto. Very delicate.
I don't have a Gucci clothes.
Okay.
I can't afford a Louis Vuitton. I don't know where all my money goes, but oh yes, I'm broke. Oh yes, I'm broke.
Her and I have the same hair.
I could have my Gucci on.
Hey!
I could wear my Louis Vuitton.
Hey!
But even
What's with all the people not doing anything at all?
nothing on, but I made you look. I made you look. Yeah, it's in that Versace dress.
Oh!
But I'm hotter in the morning, there's a mess. But even in my movie on, but I made you look. I made you look.
That's actually one of the better ones of these that I've seen. 99% of the time, these types of covers where it's like all a cappella with someone doing the bass line, they're pre-recorded because it's just a difficult thing to do live, if that makes sense. Without mics, that is. So like be sure that the bass is loud enough and things like that. I think that they did it by having some people closer than others, right? So they wanted the bass a little bit closer to have him fill out things a little bit more. Very impressed by that. And by the way, I'm not talking about people who do the pre-production to get these things to all flow together, but you know, I'm just pointing things out just so people know, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's important to know when something is produced and to know when something is just someone singing straight up into the phone. And on TikTok, a lot of times those lines get blurred. But as singers, you got to be able to know so that you don't have unrealistic expectations of yourself. It's very important.
I could have my Gucci on.
Okay.
I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, but I made you look.
She has a very unique sounding voice.
I made you look.
Her voice would be like killer in like some Halsey or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I could have my Gucci on.
Oh.
I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing.
Bruh, how do they slay so hard?
Yeah, I look good in my Versace dress, but I'm hotter when my morning hair's a mess. Cause even with my hoodie on, but I made you look. I made you look.
I was just very distracted by the whiteness of the teeth. My teeth getting yellow, dude.
I could have my Gucci on.
We've seen him before.
I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, but I made you look. Yeah, I look good in my Versace dress, but I'm harder when my morning hair's a mess.
His vocal recipe, by the way, I like that idea. Thinking of a vocal recipe. Bright sounding vocals, kind of held back a little bit with air. So he ends up doing something like
my morning hair's a mess.
something along those lines. Maybe a little bit more
Harder when my morning hair's a mess.
more hold or something. But I can break more of these vocals down like that if you guys would like. Lots of different styles. You can even hear that.
I
Right? The
I could have my Gucci
oh.
on. I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing.
I don't know if I like her flexing on me like that, okay? Like the vocals are great, girl, but
Oh, that I made you look. I made you look. Yeah,
I really love that falsetto a lot. Like that was a really gorgeous falsetto.
I made you look.
It's so pretty. It's a very strong one. A lot of times people with falsetto tend to go for the airy thing because it kind of softens the harshness of it. But some songs you just want to go all in on it.
I look good in my Versace dress, but I'm harder when my morning hair's a mess. But even with my hoodie on, that I made you look. I made you look.
Hey!
Dear future husband, is a few things you need to know.
Oh, a little medley, huh?
Wanna be my one and only all my life. Take me on a date, I deserve a break. And don't forget the flowers every anniversary. Cause if you treat me right, I'll be the perfect wife.
You know, I'm actually, at this point, I'm impressed that she's able to catch everything.
She told me to worry about your size. She said, boys like a little more booty to hold at night. No, I won't be no stick figure, silicone Barbie doll.
She has a really gorgeous way of approaching all, like her entire range here. She has these like fuller, more shouty sounding lower mid-range notes, and as she's going up, things get a little bit smaller and more controlled.
So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about the bass, no trouble. I'm all about the bass, no trouble. I'm all
The only thing I'm missing from her is like some air, but at the same time, you can't really project over that guitar, so.
I could have my Gucci.
That's kind of how it is when you have to sing in different situations and different environments. Even though pop music is designed essentially around singing with a microphone, there's a lot of environments that you're going to be in as a singer where you might not actually have access to that microphone. That's the only thing I'm catching about this is like if she were working with a microphone and she was a student of mine and she was like, oh, it's not quite right. I would say there needs to be some air in the low range to make things more pop. But it's obviously not possible here. That was really pretty.
That was the best one.
It's always wild when you hear a British accent, but they sing with an American accent.
No, I do not have Gucci clothes.
I was about to say,
Louis Vuitton, what are those? $5,000 for a bag. No, bitch, I'm broke. Yes, bitch, I'm broke. Nah, 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 nah.
the thing is, even if you're not broke, it's the same thing as spending tons of money for shoes. I don't get it, and I will never do it, and I'll never understand it. How are you going to spend $5,000 on a purse? Whatever.
I could have my Gucci on. I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on.
Can you see how, like, the addition of air in the lower part of the range, not only does it help get the low notes a little bit more clean, because usually low notes are not very easy to project, and a lot of times just hitting it with the air kind of makes it a little bit easier. It is aesthetic for modern ears to hear some air. So she nails it.
I made you look. I made you
It causes a
look.
lot of singers to oversing, by the way, not singing with air in the lower and even sometimes the middle part of your voice. Keep an eye out for that in your own singing.
I look good in my Versace dress.
Very common.
But I'm harder when my morning hair's a mess. Cause even with my hoodie on, that I made you look. I made you look.
Ooh.
I could have my Gucci
Raymond.
on. I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on.
A lesser singer would have been distracted by that murderous baby.
But I made you
Flawless.
look. I made you look. Yeah, look.
Oh my god, dude, there's something difficult about this, to be honest with you, because you got to remember the volume that you were singing with before the baby gazed its murderous eyes upon you, right? If I go, Versace dress, and then the baby looks at me and I'm like, I don't wear my morning hair's a mess. Like, and I'm jumping my volumes back and forth, it's not going to work, especially because he's getting stopped mid-phrase. It's kind of a cool exercise. I might actually like subject some of my students to this. Make them stop in the middle of a phrase and then remember the volume that they used and continue the phrase. Because that's a huge sticking point for a lot of singers. What volume are you singing at? Different volumes bring out different qualities in your voice. And different volumes also require different vocal tract setups. But it's a little bit too advanced for this humble YouTube video. If you want to hear more about that, go ahead and check out my Patreon singing technique tier, because I have a ton of videos over there where I'm going into way more technical detail on singing. So go ahead and check that out.
Good in my Versace dress.
See?
But I'm harder when my morning hair's a mess. 'Cause even with my hoodie on, no.
What? How did he lose? But you see what I mean? The difficulty in keeping the volume the same.
Gucci on. I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even
I saw them in a TikTok with meghantrainer, or at least the girl.
I made you look. Okay.
That was so pretty.
I could have my Gucci on.
Hey!
I could have my Louis Vuitton, but even
Oh my god. I'm weird. There's certain sounds that I just cannot. Like, for example, the sound of cardboard rubbing against each other. And this is actually one of my new fears, is the sound of long nails snapping against palms.
nothing on, but I made you look. I made you look.
She sounds amazing though, but I never want to hear that sound again. That's me too. The song's been stuck in my head so much, even though I don't like it.
I made you look. I made you look. Yeah, I look good in my
But it's so
Versace
singable.
dress.
I can't say I don't like it because obviously I've been singing it a lot, but it's one of those songs where it's like, it's so catchy, it won't leave your head and it makes you angry.
But I'm harder when my morning hair's a mess.
Girl, what the hell are you cooking over there? You got some mushrooms in a cold pan and you're adding some oregano to that?
Even with my hoodie on.
That's not a complete meal.
Made you look.
I could have my Gucci
Anthony!
on, Gucci on.
I could wear my
Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, but I made you look. I made you look. I made you look.
Did they just harmonize a run like that? Oh my god. I can't say I've heard something like that before.
I could have my Gucci on, Gucci on. I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even when
Is this
nothing
real?
on, but I made you look. I made you look.
That'd be cool.
I could have my Gucci on. I could wear my.
That was the most gentle growl that I've ever heard in my life. It was gorgeous though, wasn't it?
But even with nothing on, but I made you look. I made you look.
Sounds like Justin Timberlake. Probably, better.
You could have your Gucci on.
Male POV.
You could wear your Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, you made me look.
What the f? He sounds absolutely gorgeous, but I'm not sure about these lyrics.
And you look
I'm so
good
curious to
in
hear the
that
rest though.
dress, but you're harder when you're morning.
Oh my god, his vocals are amazing.
Even with your hoodie on, you made me look.
Just sounds like a stalker POV. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Look, here's the thing. If there's any of these TikTok singers that you like, by the way, please go ahead and follow them. Even though I'm, cracking jokes here and there, the title of this video is the best Made You Look TikTok covers. So they're already good.
On, you made me look.
I could have my Gucci on. I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, but I made you look. I made you look. Yeah, I look good my Versace dress.
Another really, really beautiful falsetto.
When my morning hair is a mess, but even with my hoodie on, but I made you look. I made you look.
I love seeing someone singing like super, super relaxed because it just kind of reminds me, and maybe should remind you guys, how easy singing can be.
I can have my Gucci on. I can wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, bet I made you look. I made you look. Yeah, I look good in my Versace dress, but I'm hotter when my morning hair.
Sorry, I did not expect distortion there.
But even with my hoodie on, bet I made you look. I made you look.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
I can have my Gucci on.
Oh, I've seen this. It's Meghantrainer. It's the girl from, why don't I know their names? But it's the girl from before on the left and the guy before on the right. He was in a superhero costume or something. And then we got Meghantrainer in the middle here. So cool that they did this collab. Meghantrainer is so smart with her promotion of this song.
I can have my Gucci on. I can wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, bet I made you look. I made you look. Yeah, I look good in my Versace dress, but I'm hotter when my morning hair's a mess. Cause even with my hoodie on, bet I made you look. I made you look.
That's so cute. I'll be so nervous, dude. They're doing such a good job, though, blending their vocals and everything.
My hoodie on, bet I made you look. I made you look.
I wonder if that's Meghantrainer's bathroom.
I can have my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on,
Is it a dude?
I made you look.
I made you look. I knew it. I think the average person would not be able to know, but I can kind of piece things together.
I could have my Gucci on.
Hey, I love her. She's gonna kill this.
Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, yes, I made you look.
I love that she can just sing like that with just her earbud microphone. It's so cool and difficult, to be honest with you, because those things overload really easily, and they sound like Sheeta.
I could have my Gucci on.
Ooh.
I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, but I made you look. Yeah, I look good in my Versace dress.
These people have such great control over their falsetto. It's so beautiful. It's so important not to only work on the belting, you guys. Work on your falsettos. Work on exploring everything your falsetto can do. How loud can it get? How belty can it get? Hey! If you didn't know that was falsetto, didn't sound pretty, but isn't that kind of cool that falsetto can do that? Hey! There's a whole lot of things that you can do with your falsetto. Explore them.
I could have my Gucci on.
I love her.
could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even
I feel like I see a video from her every day, and I'm always happy to see it.
made you look. I made you look. Yeah, I look good in my Versace dress. Woo!
It's so catchy. One day I need to react to one of her songs.
I could have my Gucci on.
Oh,
I could wear my
I really like that run intro there.
Louis Vuitton, and even with nothing on.
Girl, drop the curly hair method. Drop your routine. I'm not joking you. My hair is in need. Please.
I made you look. Papa, I could have my Gucci
Oh, it's her.
on, Gucci on. I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing
She almost has a Miley Cyrus tone to her, doesn't she?
on, that I made you look. I made you look. I could have my Gucci on.
Hey!
I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, that I made you look.
That was so cool. Oh my god. Speaking of people singing only into their earbud mics.
Have my Gucci on.
Oh, we got a lower voice.
My Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, bet I made you look. I made you look. Yeah, I look good in my Versace dress.
Bass voices blow my mind. It's not just about like physically getting lower. It's about having so much volume and like fullness to it at the same time. It blows my mind because I can never do it. The best I can do is this cool little trick. Ready? But it's not really actually singing a low note. It's cheating because all I'm really doing is going and then I'm adding on top of it, and it ends up sounding like I also don't get to teach very many bass voices, which is unfortunate. Kind of a rare voice to hear.
But I'm hotter when my morning hair's a mess. Cause even with my hoodie
What the f?
on, bet I made you look. I made you look.
Dude's voice just did dubstep or something there. That was wild. Well, that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure you subscribe to my channel. Check out my Patreon. Again, lots of vocal technique stuff over there, as well as my reaction to High School Musical, the musical, the series, season 1, season 2, and season 3. And thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Love you so much. And until next time, Tristan. And Tris fam. Peace.